excited to have you here this evening. We've got not one, but two amazing duos up for you tonight. Just something to kind of like give yourself that little pat on the back that you made it through a Monday. You deserve these teams. And you know what? They're going to deliver. They're hilarious, they're thoughtful, they're funny, they're dramatic, and everything in between. Put your hands together for Jay and Jay.
Oh, we're J and J. I'm Jay.
And I'm Jay. Hey.
Woo!
And we're going to do
Of some scenes, I think, or maybe even just one, depending on how we feel.
You Never Know.
Never know.
Okay. Okay. Let's start.
Yeah. Do you want a suggestion, Jay?
Sure. I will make a suggestion if you'll make a suggestion.
Okay.
Okay.
One,
two, three. Water.
Wheat.
What'd you say?
Buckwheat.
Okay, let's go. This buckwheat's awful dry.
Yeah. I made it without any water.
What? You love doing that. Why do you do that so much?
Because you're the super cook, so I figure, okay, you're the expert. I'll make it seem like you could do it, but not.
If you want to go far in this cooking industry, as you're an intern now, but leaving water out of buckwheat is something that you might not get a restaurant job doing that.
Well, I don't know. As your intern, you're going to give me a really good reference, right? You're going to be like, thinks outside the box, doesn't include water in the buckwheat, knows how to make marzipan without almonds, like that, right?
Yeah. Doesn't soak her lentils.
Oh, I love that. Doesn't soak her lentils. Now, see, that you don't want an intern that's just going to soak lentils. This is why I picked you as a boss.
But when you came here, you said you would definitely be interested in soaking lentils.
It was on the exam.
Yeah.
I can't believe you put that on the exam, though, Fred. I mean, everybody's going to say yes, even if they're not.
Well, Joyce, I thought you seemed to say yes with enthusiasm. Everybody else was like, yes, I'll soak the lentils. And you were like, yes, I'll soak lentils.
Yes, and the fact that I'm soaking them in whipped cream was just another little special detail. Didn't you like it, though? Ooh, smooth, fattening.
What kind of restaurant are you going to open, Joyce?
Oh my God, I wasn't even going to do that. I was just going to be able to, feed my family and friends better. They've been complaining.
You're one of those cooks who's like for personal fulfillment.
Yeah. And besides, because they always say the food I make really sucks. Okay, but you like my cream lentils, right? When I said I'm making you creamed lentils, you were excited.
If you had given it to me as a dessert, not an entree, I would have, gone for it a little bit more.
Yeah, Fred, I think I need to rename all my stuff.
Yes. In fact, if you want to take an hour every afternoon and create your own menu, but just different names for everything. You shouldn't just have everything as a breakfast treat. I think that's kind of confusing.
Yeah. Okay, Fred.
Yeah.
Can I just I think you should give me a promotion. I think I should start teaching here like you. Because nobody else has the kind of things I have, and I can make new names for them.
Well, Joyce, promoting you to a teacher is kind of unorthodox in the first week.
Right, but have you ever seen anybody as creative who does whipped cream lentils? Who?
Yeah. And you stuffing the chicken with ice cream was really
wasn't
that was out of the box thinking.
Thank you. So you're going to promote me, right?
The chicken kind of melted though and got soggy. So it was, great concept, enthusiasm, but in a Machiavellian sense, it didn't quite achieve its results.
What sense?
Machiavellian.
Oh,
the ends justifies the means. So
oh,
it's kind of like, the food should taste good and be edible, even though you made it bad. So it's better to make it bad and it's edible rather than you made it really interesting and it's not edible.
see, Fred, this is why I like working for you. You're kind of an intellectual in a non-intellectual field.
Thank you. I'm just a culinary art school nerd.
Yeah, yeah, Fred, not only nerd, but you kind of know everything. And I think I should get to know everything too.
You know, when you made your pasta in the shape of dog poop, that was interesting. It was very outside the box.
Right?
It
Wasn't
was
that
all,
something? What?
well, it was also kind of a turnoff.
Oh, you didn't think the other students were into it, huh?
No, they kind of left them around on the floor, on the tables, just kind of I think they were sending us a message, sending you a message, Joyce.
That was so great. Using food as a practical joke. Isn't that perfect? They left one even in the toilet. Ah,
Yes, I heard about that.
food is a practical joke. That's it.
You might have something in Joyce. That would be an unusual
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah. Food is a practical joke. And then when they go to sit down at the restaurant, we could pull out the chair, they'd fall on the floor. How about that?
Whoopee cushions on every seat.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Oh, bring out the food in those things with the covers, and you lift off the cover and things spring out.
Oh my God. Yes. And how about this? We'll just here, try this. This, and when you go to handshake, you shake and it buzz.
Yes, your waiters all have handshake buzzers. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That, Fred,
Good choice.
you're gonna open a restaurant with me and let me teach and everything, huh?
Joyce, I don't know how to tell you this, but I was hoping to just buy a food truck and roam the hinterlands.
You're quitting. You're quitting. Cordon bleu. You're quitting. Oh my
I've
God.
always had my heart set on that food truck. I want a food truck that I'm just serving like hot dogs, but maybe I'd use your recipe of hot dogs with gummies inserted in them
It's so
and
it's so
and
good.
what?
Gummies inserted in the hot dogs. Really, really good. I'm glad you took my
Yeah,
advice.
yep. And each gummy has a different condiment around it. So there's a mustard gummy, a ketchup gummy, a hot sauce gummy,
Oh,
a maple syrup gummy.
that is so good. That's really good. Okay. Okay. So then I'm going with you on your food truck, right? I could bring some extra gummies and the lentils.
Can you drive?
Yeah, I could drive.
Well, then we need a driver
Why do we need a driver?
because I'm going to be making the food, and we need somebody to drive the truck while I'm making the food as I go through the hinterlands.
Okay, but can I not drive and just serve the food and just hang out?
Well, I kind of promised it to Abby.
Oh, but she just cooks lentils in water.
She makes a really good tiramisu
Boy,
without licorice.
oh yeah, I like that licorice in there. That was really good. Did you?
Mm, yeah.
People were like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're making it like this."
Right, and then you pull the licorice out and all the tiramisu falls apart.
I know.
Um, you can, Joyce, maybe I could put in a good word for you at the school here, and you could teach for a year, and I'll go drive my food truck in the hinterlands and come back and see how you're doing.
Oh my God. I am going to teach spaghetti and ice cream sandwiches. This is great. Don't come back. Don't come back. I'm just going to teach. I'm going to live it up. Oh, wow. And I thought PS 75 had good food. This is good. Thanks, Fred.
Well, geez, Joyce, you seem to be taking it rather well.
Yeah, yeah.
I think what the school had in mind was for you to teach a course in water boiling.
Oh, I could do that. I'll just put a little fungus in it.
A little fungus.
Yeah, it's so good when you add a little fungus to the water.
It makes it boil.
Well, it makes it delicious while it does boil. Yes. Okay, no problem. You go off. Don't worry about me. I'll be here. I'll be teaching whatever I want to teach. And that sounds great. Come back whenever. Very good.
Okay, and I'll send you postcards. I'll send you postcards with pictures of food on them, so you'll know what sells in the hinterlands.
Okay, that sounds great.
Great.
And scene. Okay.
Another word. Words. 2 more words. 1, 2, 3. Parachute.
Teeth.
What'd you say?
I said teeth. You said parachute, right?
Yes. Yes. Listen, I don't know you real well, but could you do me a favor and hold my false teeth?
Whoa. Yeah, you're actually going to jump.
Yeah, and I was worried about losing them. You lose them at 10,000 feet. There's a lot of places they could go.
You could swallow them. Oh my God. I don't know. Sure, I'll hang on to them, but they could crash with me when I go down.
Right. You have a lot of zippers, I've noticed. And
yeah.
I thought,
you want me to put them in? Yeah, I can put them in my zippers.
You see, I just didn't know that, that zippers would be a good thing to have when you do a parachute jump.
It's great, but I got to say, they're here. I'm jumping.
Yeah. Could you close that zipper, please?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, I hadn't thought about it, but boy, those teeth are kind of sharp. They could really get you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
I'm a big meat eater, and so I asked them to really, hone them down.
Yeah, you need the answer. Okay, but why the heck are you wanting to jump? I know why I do, but why do you want to jump?
Why do you want to jump?
Can't tell you. But why do you want to jump?
Well, I figured I'm 75 and I've never challenged myself, and I don't want to do a bungee jump because that just seems stupid. Why jump if you're not going to land,
Right.
So I figured I'd do this.
Oh, that's great. Oh my God, that's so adventurous and that sounds wonderful. And like your life is nice, right? You're looking out the window? You got height? Got height phobia?
Yeah, I do get a little vertigo, but it's okay because once I jump, there's nothing you can do about it. You got vertigo.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh my God.
You've done this before?
No.
No. Wow.
Yeah. I don't think I'm very good at it, but that's okay.
You're very brave.
Thank you.
Wow.
Well, it's kind of, things I like to do.
But you've never done it before, but yet you like to do it.
Well, I've always wanted to fly like a bird, and I see them out there flying.
Yeah. Huh. But you're gonna clasp your helmet, right? Your helmet's a little loose on you. You should buckle it in, right?
Sure, if I do. But if you want to be a bird, you just take off.
Mm. So what kind of bird would you, if
Oh,
I'm not prying, I don't want to pry.
got to be an eagle. Oh my God. But it sounds like you plan to, land, not break anything.
Yeah, landing's a big part of my desire to parachute.
Yeah,
I really would like to land.
I'm just into the flying part.
So you think you'll be able to just, soar the mighty frontiers?
Absolutely. Soar all around.
Aren't eagles a scavenger?
I think that's crows.
Oh, okay. I thought eagles were too. They have an especially sharp beak, which enables them to tear up roadkill.
Yeah. Oh, I think they're fresh meat. I guess I'll see. I'll go around there and circle around with the, yeah,
Sure, sure.
yeah,
If you fly well enough, I'm sure the eagles will just assume you're one of them, and they won't be hiding any secrets from you.
that's right. That's right. No, that's good. That's good. And if I see you again, I'll be sure and give you those
Oh,
chompers.
please, yeah, yeah. Geez, maybe I should write down your phone number or something so I can reach you after no rush. It wouldn't be like, hey, I need my teeth right away. I
Right,
would.
right, right. No, you would. Sure, you can have my phone number.
Oh, great, great. Why don't you just,
Yeah.
you're somewhat younger than me. You're probably better with technology than I am.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
And
Oh, can you put this phone in your zippered pocket?
oh, sure.
I'd be afraid of losing it midair, and at 10,000 feet, who knows where it would land.
I'm just a little worried about how you're going to get this stuff because I'm going to be flying with the Eagles for a long time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's okay.
Well,
I'll just take
you
off my
know,
jacket and and it'll drop to the ground. How's that?
yeah. Once you get close, if you ever like swoop down close,
Yeah,
you could just drop it off, or something. Somebody flying with the Eagles, I don't think could do that undercover. I think you'd probably get noticed,
right. For sure.
and then I could find you.
Absolutely. Well, I got to say we're kind of they're going to start pushing us out.
And push you.
Well, they encourage.
I'm a big fan of counting. If you say, when I count to three, you got to do this, there's something about that makes you do it. Isn't that funny? It's like if you say, okay, on the count of three, you're going to slap me. I feel like I've got to slap you when you count to three. It's like it motivates you. You know what I mean? I'm
Uh,
not going to slap you. Don't worry.
yeah. Well, don't worry. I don't think any of it motivates me anyway. I figure I just do my own thing. But that's interesting. Okay, I'll count to three. You'll jump out.
Well, why don't we wait a little bit because it looks really. There's a lot of trees down there. I'd like to.
Oh yeah.
I'd like an open space.
And
Okay.
I don't see any eagles anyway.
Right, right. You need an open space where there's plenty of eagles, or maybe a highway where they might be eating roadkill or something.
Right. I'm kind of getting hungry. I kind of want a sandwich. Did you bring any?
I didn't know we'd be up here at lunchtime. I thought we were going to get it out of the way right away. So you've got a candy bar. It's in your pocket. I gave it to you a little bit earlier.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Good.
You can have it.
Thank you. Maybe I'll hang on to it just in case.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you're flying with the Eagles, I'd eat it kind of in private because I bet the Eagles wouldn't really dig somebody eating a candy
Right.
bar flying with them.
I don't know.
So how long? I mean, do you think you'll like look for an eagle nest or anything, or what are your plans for the long run?
Yeah, I was hoping to just fly into a nest and sit there.
You know what they call them, Aries. I've read that.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can find an Airy, you know,
Yeah.
Airbnb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you like regurgitated food?
No, I got a
Ooh.
feeling I'm not meant to be with the Eagles.
Maybe you could be with the hummingbirds. They drink nectar. That sounds really wonderful. You can just fly around and drink nectar.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but maybe I won't go at all.
You won't jump?
No, just go back down and eat a candy bar and you can call your cell phone.
That sounds like a good idea. I mean, it's been nice
Really?
on this flight, but I don't have to jump.
Well, if I say one, two, three, jump, are you going to do it?
Maybe when we get down to the ground.
Oh, I like that. Like
How about
jump
that?
out of the plane and land a
Yeah,
couple feet down.
yeah, exactly. And then, I'll land on the ground. It's important to land.
Oh, that does change my plans. But okay, if we're talking, having a sandwich.
Yeah, yeah, I think yeah, we could either split a sandwich or each have one. Do you feel strongly about that?
You get two sandwiches, cut them in half, and you each get half of the sandwich.
Right, so we'll have like two separate sandwiches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds
Well,
really
that's
good. Hey, when
well,
is this plane going down? Because I want that sandwich.
we'll tell you what, as long as we're gonna land, can I have my teeth back?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. And see.
And that's our show. Thank you,
Thank you to
Highwire.
everybody at Highwire, especially this person with the giant cat.
No one else has seen the cat, so they think you're just making this up.
This person has a giant cat. Run for your lives.
Thanks. Thank you. What a lovely set that was. Thank you
Thank
so
you much.
much.
Okay.
We will see you next month, the same date and time. Well, not date, you know what I mean.
Yep. Jude, I'm going to go to your page, Jude. Okay.
Okay, I'll go to the page. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Good night, Highwire. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. Alrighty, we are going to get ourselves set up for the next team in just a quick minute. Grab a snack, grab another beverage, and sit tight. We've got more coming up. All right, thank you very much for your patience. We still have one more team for you. They are a delight. They are I'm just going to say it. They are a mess in all the right ways. I was very excited when I saw that they needed somebody to tech for Monday night and that it would be for this team. Put your hands together and give a warm round of welcome to Portmanteau.
everybody. Thanks for coming to the Portmanteau special half hour. We're so glad to have you here tonight. We've got a very special show for you.
We've been whipping up a batch of improv and splashing it on your screens.
That's right. Just happy little improvs all over the place.
But we need your help to get to the rest of the way. We're on page 14 of an extremely short book. So we need you to help us with pages 15, 16, and possibly 17.
And what way can an improv audience help improvisers?
By providing a word.
Yeah. So we're going to get a multisyllabic word from you, something that is more than one sound.
Sponsorship.
Sponsorship. What a great word.
Thank you, sponsorship. Sponsorship has many sounds in it, like sponsor and ship and ooh, and other sounds, perhaps, wedged inside of it. So, in part of that, spawn or spur or ship or spit, or whatever part of it, could you give us a little tiny word that rhymes with some tiny little part of the inside of sponsorship?
Certain.
Ooh,
Certain.
thank you, certain.
Sponsorship. Sponsorship makes me think of what Oliver Twist.
Mm.
Back when there was the idea of like having a benefactor. It's just like, oh yeah, there's some rich person who thinks I'm neat. And so they've basically given me like an allowance in order that I can live the fancy life like them. And all I have to do is be like, hey, all of this nice stuff, that's from Lord Cumberbatch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I hear the word certain, of course it means like to be sure, but I feel like it's under a minimal amount of duress. It could even be perceived duress. So it's like, I'm certain that I'm right. It feels like you're trying to prove that you're right about something instead of just like saying it in a way where you seem to have an air of confidence about you. It's like, you're sure that you tied off the boat? It's like, yes, I'm certain that I tied off the boat. There's like a little bit of like a gentle edge to it, you know?
It's impossible to say it without being a little defensive.
It's a defensive word, I feel like. Yeah. I'm certain. So that would that be spun certainship?
Yeah, yeah. Portmanteau now presents sponsorship.
Oh, hi. I parked just outside. I was hoping to get about 40 or 50 pounds.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure.
But you want like maybe 40 or 50 pounds. So do you know which fish you want, sir?
I want like a gamey fish. I want like a funky fish taste in my mouth when I'm eating it, like gamey.
We don't usually call it gamey, but I do know exactly what you mean. Now, here's the tough part, kid. 40 pounds or 50 pounds? Because I have to measure it.
I'm 37 and a half
Right. Yeah, no, I'm not
years
suggesting
old.
that you look young. I'm
Yeah.
suggesting that you carry yourself with an uncertain air, like you don't know what the frick you're doing.
Okay. So like, okay, not all of us have like hooks for hands, or a hook on each finger of a hand, like maybe you do, which doesn't necessarily imply that I know exactly what I'm talking about or not, and for you either.
Uh, I think it's pretty clear. Boop.
Oh, oh.
that I have made some very decisive life choices. Okay?
I carry a lot of band-aids, okay? So I might not look like I can take a lot, but I've seen a lot out there, and I don't fish anymore because of what happened. Okay?
Okay, okay, Scooter, relax. All
Oh,
right.
okay, finally.
I'm I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna decide whether you want 40 pounds
Oh,
or 50 pounds of this New England trout.
okay. Armsby. Yeah, I know it's you.
You could recognize me despite not having the same fingertips that I had when you were my tutor.
All right. Um, so this is a quadratic equation.
Why does the name of the equation matter?
Because you need to learn it, Armsby.
You know, I just need to be able to use it, right? Why do I need to know the names of all of these?
Okay, you don't have to hold out your left-handed hooked. Yeah, I can't be tricked that easily, Armsby. Okay? I've been a tutor for a long time for math, for English, for math.
Do you know all the subjects that you've tutored? Scooter?
Yes.
Um, okay. Scooter,
Yes.
I'm not sure if I'm getting it, okay? Um, when do the carbon molecules um, connect and when do they break?
I think I covered that already, Stephen. But I mean, I'll explain it this way. Let's step over here by the window.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. Now, you see that tree outside?
Yeah,
That tree is made of atoms.
sure. Ah! No.
Yeah, there's been a few hiccups in the past where maybe all of my diplomas didn't exactly match what I had written.
Scooter,
It's a good
I
looking
think
trout.
what?
That's a good looking trout. Sorry.
Thanks. I take pride in my work. Some people do that, you know.
It's amazing that you can like make the tape, cut the tape at the same time with the hooks.
I mean, I've had these hooks for nigh on a year. I'm pretty skilled with them at this point.
Nigh on a year. Well, let's just take these bandages off and let's
Okay.
see what we've got here. Oh, wow, that's great, Armsby.
What have you done to me?
I'm just giving you a couple of appliances. The nurse here will take some information.
I'm like a Swiss Army knife of a man.
The nurse is a little better at handling emotion. Nurse, if you don't mind. Thanks.
Okay, just calm down, Mr. Armsby. We uh we have got everything under control here. Okay. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is never ever touch your face with that hand,
Oh
okay?
my god!
All right, Scooter, I'm giving you 42 pounds of the New England trout.
Thank you.
That's going to be 73.43.
I have a message for you. I'm hoping that it will serve as payment.
I doubt it.
Lauren says hello. Lauren says hello. Tell him that. Tell him that it'll serve as payment. Tell him that Lauren says hello.
And I just want to be clear as your friend Scooter,
Yeah,
Lauren,
yeah.
you're doing this for me so that I can get free food.
Uh,
Because
uh,
if you were doing it for you, you wouldn't say something like, it'll serve as payment.
um, this will help you and won't help me at all.
Thanks, Lauren. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, just make sure you say it right. Otherwise, you won't get what you want.
Yeah, no problem.
Lauren, Lauren says hello.
I can't believe you would come into my fishery and say Lauren says hello to me and that it would act as a form of payment.
I was told that it would. I was told that this was an adequate form of payment.
Ah, but were you told anything else? Were there any other details, like how you should deliver it?
There was no additional. And there's one other thing.
Yeah, I'm listening, Lauren. I'm listening.
Scooter.
Yeah.
No more Candy Crush. This is really important.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You have to remember that inflatable snowman? You have to be dressed as an inflatable snowman. Otherwise, he'll gut you to pieces. He'll tear you apart. Was never said to me.
See, if you had come into my shop dressed as an inflatable snowman and you said, Lauren says hello, then we would have been best friends, okay? I would have given you all the fish you would wanted. But instead, you came into my shop dressed as an inflatable fish.
I never knew the difference. Hello. Um,
Sir?
there's someone passed out here on the ground.
Um, can you be sure that it's a person? Because what I'm seeing is a very flat fish costume.
Oh, oh, you do have me on.
How much fish can I get you today, Mr. Perkins?
Oh, it's just me, Mr. Perkins. I
I
come
just,
here to buy fish, about every day.
you don't need to say that every day, Mr. Perkins.
I'm not lonely.
Okay,
I
okay.
just come to get fish, a lot of which I throw away.
You, okay, that's a little bit, um, do you just come to buy fish at my fishery so that you can spend time with another person, Mr. Perkins?
No. I
Um, the fish costume's moving a little bit. Could you just give that a little stomp? Thanks.
I
See,
need
I like you, Mr. Perkins, and that's why I give you buy 9, get 1 free.
thank you, Armsby. You're like this you're like this you're nice. You're very I almost said it to him today, Doctor. I almost told him about our relationship, that he's the son that I cast off, but I couldn't bring myself to say it.
Forrester, you have to be a man about this. The longer that you hide the truth from him, the longer you hide it inside yourself, and it will metastasize.
I'm afraid in some ways it already has, but I mean, what could go wrong for a human cockroach?
I mean, you could get stopped.
I won't get stung.
We've talked about this at length.
I get it. I come to see you, Doctor, because I'm a human-sized cockroach, and I've already been stomped. Here, inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you go with me to the... I've brought a friend today.
I am Mr. Perkins' therapist, and I've come to give him moral support. Now, Forrester, you still have to say the words. I'm just here to back you up.
Oh, I'll say the words, Dr. Poindexter.
Okay. Does your doctor need fish too?
Why, yes, he does if you have any halibut.
I don't. I don't need fish. I'm here in a purely professional capacity. Thank you.
30 or 40 pounds should do him just fine. Put some fish meat on his bones. Armsby.
Mr. Perkins, is it 30 or 40?
Well, speak up, Dr. Poindexter. How much fish would you like?
No fish for me. Forrester, if you want fish, you can order fish, but that's not what we came here for, is it?
Armsby, he's a quarrel of emotions. He drugged me here, saying all he wanted was the best fish in Newpland County.
Okay, I just want to be clear that I did not drug Mr. Perkins. I dragged him here, and only metaphorically, not literally. He came of his own free will.
I was drugged and brought here, Armsby. Armsby, Dr. Poindexter has something he wants to say to you.
No, you have something you want to say to him. I don't. Armsby, I have grown attached to you over the years as my client, Forrester Perkins, has talked to me at length about how you are his secret son. What? What?
That, or I'm a cockroach.
Ah! 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 Oh.
Oh, God. There's more vermin in here than I can do anything with this. Thank God I've got this hand.
Okay. For whatever reason, my client, Forrester Perkins, did not mention that his secret son had weapons for fingers.
I'll lock the doors just so that we can have a little ching conversation, Dr. Poindexter.
Okay. I'm the guy from the limp fish costume. I wasn't dead.
I want them all dead.
Did you say you molted?
I think so, yes. I don't know what I actually just said.
Anyhow, while those two are fighting, we should come up with a plan.
Plan, yes.
To have vengeance.
Yes, plans of vengeance. Let's climb back into the fish suit and animate it.
I'm now realizing that you were in that fish suit with me all along. Which is why,
yes.
despite it being inflatable, it felt quite cramped.
Yes, I've always been next to you. I've always been near you. I love you.
Lauren says hi.
I wrote that in my droppings.
It's good enough for me. Brother!
Brother! I think the doctor will see you if you, unless you change your mind. If you feel better, then you could go home, and the doctor won't need to see you. You look great if you want to head out.
I've been waiting for 5 minutes. I'm not gonna go home now.
Well,
please.
You look great.
Do I?
Yep.
I'll see the doctor.
Okay. All right. The doctor will be ready in just a second. I couldn't do it. I couldn't put him off. He still wants to come in here and see you.
Well,
you're gonna have to figure this out.
I don't see there's any other way. Bring him in, but don't go far, okay?
All right, I'll be right here in case you need me.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
The doctor will see you in his office now.
Excellent, thank you.
Right in through here.
Before you go, medical intern, I want you to know something.
Yes.
Lauren says hi. No, ding. No, ding.
There it is. Barry was here. I marked my territory just like you told me to, Double J.
Good job, Keith.
Now, if anybody comes to this neighborhood to try to buy fish, they'll know Double J is here and ready to take their fish away from them, because we're fish thieves.
Fish thieves forever!
Fish thieves forever!
Keith?
Yeah?
Your intuition? Initiative? The other in thing? Off the charts.
Double J, may I take this moment to say, during the previous 90 days, your leadership has been both inspiring and also your profile is both compelling and your story is easy to eat like a fine dinner.
And that is why Keith and Double J are gonna own these streets.
Yes.
Speaking wise.
Woo! Also, Double J, while I'm thinking about it, I also created a 5-year plan, like more or less like a prospectus, which talks about our fish thievery, which I would like to show you on this.
Intrepidness, Keith.
It's on this PowerPoint, which I ganked from the Staples Office Superstore back door, which was open. And as you can see,
you got a bug on you. It's like a cockroach or something.
Oh, get that off. Get that off.
Oh, God. Oh, God, it's growing. It's growing.
It's not growing. It's not growing, Double J. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Double J. Double J.
Keith, I'll tell your family that you love them, especially Lauren.
Guess what, Double J?
Hey, Bugman, if you want these streets, fish speaking wise, they're yours.
Oh, I want something more than that.
What do you want?
How much longer?
How much longer?
How much longer will it be?
Um, I- I'm gonna, I'm gonna say, 4 to 5 seconds.
That'll work.
Please, why do your little cockroach fingers have hooks on the ends?
Oh, that's a story for another day, Double J. Because these hooks tell me that's our
Show.
show.
Thank you so much, Portmanteau, for another wonderful episode. Sorry that I popped on. I was making some dinner and I got something on the keyboard and I turned on the video. Wow. Um, what a delight. Like I said, it was. Oh, you're mad. Don't be mad. Oh, that's really grumpy. Are you certain that you're mad at me? Yeah, you look pretty certain. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody for tuning in to Highwire shows. You can catch more shows tomorrow online, and then we're back again on Sunday. If you go to highwireimprov.com, you can check out all of our in-person classes that are starting this week, as well as a really amazing opportunity with BOC for some online drop-in improv. It'll be tailored to your needs, so register early so you get what you get and you get what you need. All right, guys, have a great evening and drink water and remember to find your community. And joy is a form of resistance.